So what's
going on?
Well, the guy got back to me about the demo tape he has from the Bassmint days, and he gave me some song titles. Yeah, the tracks are "Change of the Nation," "Stay in the Darkness," and "Heaven Only Knows."
Stay in the Darkness?
Yeah.
And I was supposed to be on these tracks?
Well, that's what he says. He's got an early Bassmint tape, and it's those are the song titles are "Heaven Only Knows," "Stay in the Darkness," and "Change of the Nation." And they're like old. I mean, they're from what he says, they're Bassmint tracks. I mean, because you recognize the ones that Marshall was on.
Well, I mean, I know his voice when I hear it. I mean, I'm just wondering if these were, like, just some pseudo-names that someone came up with, you know, or were these actually the names of the tracks that were written on the tape, and if so, whose handwriting was on the tape? Because, you know, I don't remember writing any songs with those titles or participating in any songs with those titles.
Okay. But, I mean, you recognize the ones that, like last time we talked, you know, I gave you the ones that you said that those were the ones that Marshall did, like Smoke Crack on the Mic.
Yeah, I mean, that was a sucker and rhyme.
And then, like, Don't Chew With Your Mouth Full.
Yeah, I mean, that was, I think that was a written one that Marshall did. That was his track.
Well, I mean, those are the ones that he says he has. And he's not really interested in sharing those songs. I mean, he doesn't want to put them online. He wants to just keep the tape he has, and I'm guessing that he wants to try and sell it at some point, you know, and try to get, like, a good amount of money for it. But my thought, as a music enthusiast, is just like the actual songs are not that important. It's the history behind the item. I mean, if you have a rare original that's valuable.
Yeah, I don't have any of that kind of stuff.
Well, but I mean, those songs. Do you still have those songs? 'Cause you copied all that stuff, you know, or at least made digital versions of it.
Yeah, and I gave it to Butter, and Butter said that he gave it to Marshall, but you know, but then I don't even remember. I might have just been like so out of it at the time that I didn't really understand what was going on, because I don't know if he ever received copies of it or not, you know, and that's always been my concern, is that, like, because I noticed that I had extra copies here, and I was like, well, you know, well, maybe it's just, I mean, all the original tapes Butter has, you know.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying that, you know, all the people who were involved in original material are still out there, and it seems like everyone's got a different feeling about how to be involved with it. It's like you got a lot of talents out there, people who have made some great stuff and aren't really communicating.
Yeah. I don't know, like, what's going on with it's just my concern is just been, you know, whether or not Marshall ever got the copies of the stuff.
Right.
You know. I mean,
well, I mean, they cut you a check.
But it's kind of stressful, you know, just having. I mean, it's kind of stressful even just like having copies of the stuff to me, you know. It's like, I don't, because, I mean, there's nothing to do with it at this point, you know, and other than, and it's like, I mean, if Marshall would call me and be like, give me that, I would give it to him, you know,